on Coast TV News.
Our stretch of warm temperatures, they're coming to an end today thanks to a cold front to our west. That will trigger showers and maybe some thunderstorms later today. And then a cooler and drier weekend follows. Details coming up next.
On regulations, Delaware Democrats are closer to putting in more requirements for people who want to buy a handgun.
And a shots fired investigation happened just over 24 hours ago in Seaford. We have details on the police arrest of 2 people.
Drinks to your
This
door
is
in
Coast
Delaware?
TV News Today.
Good morning. It is March 15th, 2024. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
Yeah, Paige, it is the Ides of March. We were talking about this before we went on the air.
Yes.
I remember from high school English class, Shakespeare to be exact.
Good for
Julius
you.
Caesar, the play. Beware of the Ides of March, and today is the Ides of March.
And you had to tell me what that was because I didn't do as well in the Shakespeare part
Well,
of
that part
English.
I kind of had to look up. It wasn't
Okay.
like I retained it, but
That's true.
I remember the phrase, the Ides of March, and it had to do with Julius Caesar,
right.
the Shakespeare play, Julius Caesar.
That's right. And it's, I guess, the 15th of March is when it is.
Yeah, it was a Roman calendar.
Okay.
And then if you kind of reconfigure for today's calendar, March 15th. That's a lot for you in the first 2 minutes of our broadcast, folks.
Yeah, I didn't know you were getting an English lesson, did ya? We give these people a lot, don't
Yeah,
we?
we are awesome.
We are. You know what? We're not awesome at. I feel a little awkward today. Do you think they noticed?
Yes.
We didn't wear
What
green.
color are we wearing, folks? And what is
Yes.
happening this
I
weekend?
mean, I think we look great.
I always look great.
But yeah, we forgot green. You know who didn't forget green? The one guy who can't
You
even
can't
wear green.
even wear green, even though he knew he wanted to wear green
Yeah,
today.
Bob Trihey has a green leprechaun hat on his weather desk.
Yeah, can't wear it. The wall is not friendly for the hat. And what a start to the newscast. We get the Julius Caesar tutorial, and we're covering a lot of things this morning. Boy, what a day yesterday. That is tough to top. We were up near 80 degrees, and look at the start this morning in the 60s, so very mild conditions. And we have a southwesterly breeze, and that's out ahead of a cold front that will affect us later today. We have clouds moving in, and showers and storms that were off to our north and west, but they're falling apart now near D.C. and far northern parts of Delaware. You see they're just kind of dying on the vine there. Also, another batch of showers into West Virginia, but they're weakening as well. But there is a stronger cold front back to the west. That will press to the southeast today. And then this evening, with the heating of the day, a chance of some showers and storms. So here's Futurecast. Breezy, not as nice today because we have the clouds and some wind, but we're warming into the mid-70s again by about 2:30. And then that cold front presses in. We'll start to see showers developing, and it could wash out your evening plans a little bit. But today is mainly dry, just breezy and cloudier. It's still a nice day, but then much cooler into the weekend. I'll have your updated forecast, including St. Patrick's Day, coming up in a few minutes.
But we begin with the effort in Delaware to place more requirements of its citizens if they want to own a handgun. On Thursday, the state's Democrat-controlled Senate passed a controversial gun bill. It creates a permit to purchase system for handguns. What that means is people looking to buy a handgun will have to go through an application process, as well as go through a firearms training program. According to the bill, people would not have to pay for fees for the permit itself, but they will have to pay for things like fingerprinting and the required training. The House version was also approved this month and now goes to Governor John Carney for his signature for it to become law.
Similar gun control bills in Delaware have been the subject of lawsuits after being passed. One of those moving forward. It deals with the state's ban on rifles like AK-47s or AR-15s. It's now in the U.S. Third Circuit Court of Appeals in Philadelphia. That was filed by the Delaware State Sportsmen's Association. It deals with a past bill that makes it illegal to own, buy, make, or sell those types of weapons. The lawsuit is in the oral arguments phase right now. A decision is not expected for several more months.
This morning, police continue to investigate shots fired in Seaford. You can see the area where this happened right here. A police department says a person living in the 500 block of North Shipley Street had damage to their ceiling. This is after Andre Brickhouse and Elia McDonald got into a fight upstairs and allegedly fired a gun into the floor. According to police, Brickhouse, who was prohibited from having a gun, was the one who fired it. He was taken to Sussex Correctional Institution on more than a $100,000 cash bond. McDonald was released on a $2,100 unsecured bond.
Happening today, Rehoboth Beach will discuss the city's budget once again. According to the city, it's short $4 million. According to their agenda, the city is set to discuss how much money could be given to the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company, the Rehoboth Beach Public Library, and Rehoboth Beach Main Street.
That will be discussed along with options to deal with that budget deficit. Now, it's not clear if Mayor Stan Mills and city commissioners have made attempts to cut items out of the budget. We do know they're looking to get more money from the people who live or visit the nation's summer capital. The city is planning to increase wastewater taxes, possibly property taxes as well. This after the city has already raised parking rates and rental taxes. Currently, the city says its property tax is 6 cents per $100.
Now, as for parking in the nation's summer capital, commissioners will be considering shortening the time you have to appeal a ticket. Right now, it's still within 30 days, but the city will discuss adjusting that to just 7 days.
Also happening today, a possible vote on how some buildings in Dewey Beach are constructed. This will be at the town council meeting. There is a proposed ordinance regarding materials used in buildings that can have water flow through them. There will be a public hearing before officials possibly vote on the ordinance.
And also at that meeting, the town could vote on an ordinance regarding the use of marijuana. The proposed change to the laws would set fines for possession of small amounts of marijuana for $200. Town officials say that matches Delaware's state regulations. This will be reviewed at the council meeting today at 3 p.m.
Some Delaware lawmakers have been pushing several bills that would lift the ban on alcohol deliveries in the first state, and another one of these bills is now out of committees, ready to be heard by the House. Delaware is one of only a handful of states that does not allow the delivery of liquor or beer. This is a particular one that we're talking about. Senate Bill 166 would allow for places like restaurants, bars, or taverns to deliver alcohol to its customers, sort of like DoorDash, but for alcohol. According to the bill, the business would have to get a license in order to make those deliveries. We went out to determine what people think about this potential change, and here is what one man told us.
We don't always like to go out to eat. We do sometimes. We like to do takeout, and if we get takeout with margaritas or something like that, it'd be perfect.
This bill is still just that, a bill, and it's in the early stages of becoming law. The next steps for it is to be heard by the House of Representatives.
Delaware's race for governor just got a little more crowded. National Wildlife Federation president and former DENREC secretary Colin O'Mara is now running as a Democrat. His platform is based around clean energy and environmental advocacy.
And another split-screen moment for presidential rivals Joe Biden and Donald Trump. The candidates' messaging clashed from the campaign trail to the courtroom.
NBC's Bree Jackson shows us how both are moving forward within their campaigns now that they've secured the nominations for their parties.
In the latest legal blow for former President Trump, a federal judge denied his request to throw out criminal charges alleging he hoarded classified documents. Even before the hearing, Trump blasted the case against him and special counsel Jack Smith.
These are horrible people. These are corrupt. You know, Jack Smith, I call him deranged Jack Smith. This guy is out to murder.
Turning to his case out of New York, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office says they do not oppose waiting 30 days to start Trump's hush money trial. Prosecutors accused the presumptive GOP nominee of covering up payments to a porn star ahead of the 2016 election. All of this comes as the 2024 race heats up. On the Democratic side, Vice President Harris toured an abortion clinic in Minnesota. Harris remains at the forefront of the administration's fight for reproductive rights.
We have to be a nation that trusts women.
President Biden campaigned in Michigan Thursday. Some voters there have been vocal in their disapproval of his handling of the Israel-Hamas war.
I think Joe Biden's total failure to address the humanitarian crisis, the genocide that is going on in Gaza is really a war crime.
Biden easily won the Democratic primary last month in Michigan, but is working to win over the more than 100,000 voters who chose uncommitted. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
All right, Matt, we're just getting started this morning.
That page coming up, starting St. Patrick's Day weekend. We'll tell you about all the things to do and where you can celebrate.
Also, keeping Delaware flocks in flight, we'll tell you about what environmentalists are doing to help strengthen the community of birds in Ocean City.
And increased patrols in Maryland on this St. Patrick's Day weekend, where you can expect to see more troopers. All that and more as CoastTV News Today continues.
Get ready for the ultimate outdoor experience. Join us for the DSN Outdoors Expo on Friday, April 19th from 4 to 8 and Saturday, April 20th from 10 to 4. Showcase your products or services to thousands of potential customers.
You probably wouldn't know David Trone grew up on a struggling farm, cleaning hog pens and trudging to an outhouse in winter, till the farm was lost to the bank and David started a business to support his family. Then again, when you see all the bills David's passed to help struggling working families, maybe you would. David will keep fighting to give everyone a fair shake, refusing to take a nickel from PACs and lobbyists who wield such an unfair influence. Unlike most politicians, David only answers to you.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Plumbing problems?
If your toilet won't flush and your water stops running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
Heating problems?
If it's cold outside and the heater's not running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
Marital problems? Yeah, call that guy.
If your toilet won't flush and your water stops running, pick up the phone and call East Coast Plumbing.
For all your plumbing and heating needs.
When you want a new or restored residential or commercial deck, roof, or balcony, contact Delmarva Roofing and Coating to make the switch to DuraDeck today. For over 15 years, they've been consistently one of the largest installers in the U.S., installing over 1 million square feet of DuraDeck decks. With at least 10 years of experience, their certified installers install the pre-manufactured sheets to almost any surface. Plus, Delmarva Roofing and Coating also offers warranties for water tightness and aesthetics. Make the choice that lasts. DuraDeck. Find out more at delmarvaroofing.com.
Stay ahead of our ever-changing coastal climate with the CoastTV First Alert Weather Team. Our team is always at work to deliver the accurate forecasts you need. With us, the weather is more than a forecast. It's a part of life.
Coming up on 512 on this breezy and mild Friday morning, Bay Health Cam in Milford. Hey, we'll take this, 64 degrees. It's mild out there, just need a light jacket. Everybody is pretty much in the 60s, but cooler 50s. Ocean City and Ocean Pines, right along the colder Atlantic there. But we have a southwesterly breeze, and we have a lot of clouds, a lot of debris clouds blowing off of showers and storms that were to our west, but those are falling apart. You can see that through Maryland and northern Delaware right now, and also a few more showers kind of falling apart through West Virginia. But farther back to the west is a cold front. Eventually, that will start to fire up more showers and some storms later on. But for the kiddos, don't need the umbrella off to school. Just light jacket, 62, and have the short sleeves underneath. Heading home, we're looking at mild conditions, breezy, not as warm as yesterday, around 72.
Heads up for drivers in Milford next week. A project to upgrade the Walnut Street Bridge is scheduled to start. City officials say it will raise the bridge deck. This is in hopes of slowing down drivers in that area. A handicap-accessible pedestrian crossing linking the Riverwalk will also be built. Crews are set to begin there on March 18th. City says the first phase expected to last about 45 days, and during that time, the bridge will be closed to traffic and a detour will be in place. St. Patrick's Day weekend is here, and with that comes increased patrols by the Maryland State Police. It starts today. Specifically, they are looking out for impaired, aggressive, and distracted driving. In Wicomico County, the Salisbury Barrack will focus on routes 50 and 13. In Worcester County, the Berlin Barrack will have DUI stops on routes 50, 90, and West Ocean City.
Amazon is holding its first ever big spring sale later this month. It's kind of like Prime Day, but it's focused on seasonal items. So that includes deals on spring fashion, fitness products, cleaning and yard work items, also Amazon devices like the Kindle and Echo. You don't have to be a Prime member, but members will get some exclusive deals. The 6-day sale begins next Wednesday. New Yorkers will soon be able to get chicken sandwiches, a lot like they grab a hot dog. Chick-fil-A announced its first mobile pickup site in New York City. The fast food restaurant says the site will cater to busy New Yorkers and will focus on mobile app and delivery orders. The new mobile site in New York is scheduled to open next Thursday, March 21st. Still to come this morning, keeping our flocks in flight. We'll tell you the efforts to bring more birds to Ocean City.
And we're seeing the flag on Lightship over Falls waving in the wind. It's a breezy and mild morning on our Irish Ice Camp. 66 in Lewis. One last warm day for a while. And we've got some showers with the cold front this evening. And then cooler and drier for the weekend. Looking pretty good for St. Patrick's Day. Details in 2 minutes.
It's Friday, and here's what we have today at 4 on Coast Life. Get ready to transform your evenings with our ultimate game night guide. Then meet our adorable pet of the week and learn how you can give them a forever home. Catch Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
Treat yourself to a culinary journey like no other at Benvenuto. Delaware Today named Benvenuto as a 2023 Best of Delaware Dining and Event Restaurant, where the perfect fusion of comfort, exquisite flavors, and a captivating atmosphere awaits you. Our passion for exceptional cuisine shines through every dish as we artfully combine international flavors and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With stunning spaces and a private room for special occasions, our breathtaking Tuscan design sets the stage for an unforgettable dining experience. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Are you having one of those days where everything that can go wrong does? Meet Preston, a normal guy with extraordinary bad luck. This is where the law office trap nickel steps in. We've got your back, even when you fall on it. Our skilled personal injury team is committed to defending your rights and converting adversity into significant compensation. Don't hesitate. Get the justice you deserve. The law office of Trap Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Transform your bathroom into a haven of luxury with Baths by Spicer Brothers. Call today for your free consultation. We'll work around your hectic schedule with evening, Saturday, and even same-day appointments available.
And right now, receive 50% off installation, a free shower door upgrade, and a free deluxe shower head. Plus, enjoy your new shower now and pay later with no interest and no payments for 18 months.
With Baths by Spicer Brothers, quality is our promise, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. So before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind.
Hey moms, you know those unforgettable face palms? Those moments that leave us both laughing and sighing. They're not just mishaps, there are shared stories. Share your unique mom moments with us. Go to coastlife.com/mom.
We're approaching 5:57, and you are looking live at Ocean City. It is Friday, sunny later today, 70s later today. Life's good, Bob.
Life is good, Matt. You know, we're alive, and it's a Friday, and we're looking forward to the weekend with St. Patrick's Day. And what a day yesterday. That was tough to top. Temperatures up near 80 degrees. Pretty amazing. Make sure you scan the QR code right there. That will get you to the Coast TV weather app. You'll have the forecast at your fingertips. And one last mild day. We're into the mid-70s today. Average high of 55. Then a cold front comes through. A bit of a reality check into the weekend. On Saturday, 61. St. Patrick's Day, not bad, 65. And then a stronger cold front moves in early next week, 52 Monday, and then, ooh, ouch, only 47 for high on Tuesday. Just a reminder that winter is not done with us yet. As we're looking out there right now, it feels like spring. Temperatures in the low to mid 60s from Salisbury to Milton, 66 in Rehoboth to Bethany Beach and Georgetown, 65. And we've got a brisk southwest wind. It's a warm wind, so all you need pretty much is a windbreaker out the door. As we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, a lot of these clouds are blowing off of big storms that were firing up across the Midwest last night. Even some showers try to survive the trek through Maryland and Delaware, but they're kind of fizzled out. We have a few more showers back into West Virginia and the mountains, and those too are winding down. But there is a cold front that is moving our way that will enhance those showers later today, and it looks like a line of pretty nasty storms across the deep south. So that's where the really rough weather is as we go through the morning and the day. Futurecast this morning has us mostly cloudy, breezy, and mild. Near 70 by noon, mid-70s for this afternoon, maybe a little cooler along the beaches, and then by this evening, we start to see some showers popping up. Make sure you have rain gear in the Coast TV weather app with you, as some of these showers and storms could produce, some thunderstorms and some heavier rain as we go through the evening. You can see the yellow and orange areas indicating some of that heavier rain, maybe through about the midnight hour. Then it clears out. Then we see it getting much cooler as we go into Saturday. Temperatures in the 40s in the morning, and we'll see sunshine in the afternoon, but temperatures only into the low 60s. A pretty chilly start on your Sunday, and then we're looking at, well, not bad, middle 60s with mostly sunny skies to partly cloudy skies through St. Patrick's Day. As far as rainfall amounts, this model has varied from a few hundredths of an inch to almost a quarter to a half an inch of rain. So definitely could get some heavier showers as we go through the evening and overnight with that cold cold front. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, 74 with the showers later today. Then the weekend is cooler, 61 Saturday. St. Patrick's Day, 65, and there's the big cool down early next week. Only 52 on Monday, and we're below freezing Tuesday morning. So keep the ice scraper handy and don't plant the garden just yet, and only 47 on Tuesday. Our umbrella winner is Laura Brittingham, I should say, from Harbison. Congratulations, Laura. You have a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV.
And don't forget, CoastTV has a new Facebook page for all of the latest in news, exclusive content, and interactive discussions. Visit and follow our new page. You can do that by going to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC or scan the QR code on your screen and stay connected with us.
What was once a developed island is now being taken over by rising sea levels. Environmentalists say this place in Ocean City is the only place left for some endangered birds, causing a lot of concern. We spoke with a bird habitat coordinator who says, tragically, the birds' nests are being drowned.
That is where some royal terns have attempted, and right now it has water because it's high tide. So if you lay an egg there, it's not going to develop.
Over the past 2 weeks, the Maryland Department of Natural Resources and Coastal Bays program raised some of the island an entire foot by using crushed shells. They then added an audio speaker playing royal tern noises around the clock and strategically placing decoys to attract the royal birds to the right area in order to lay eggs.
And the work is not done. In the coming days, environmentalists say they'll add mirrors to the island. The thought being to create the illusion to birds that they're meant to lay eggs in that spot, not other areas that flood during the high tide. So down the line, they hope to also help the black skimmers, common terns, and laughing gulls.
After the break on Coast TV News today, Concord Pond cleanup. How you could be part of a cleanup effort in Sussex County ahead of the busy boating and fishing season.
St. Patrick's Day and opening weekend, the communities that are turning green, and what else is opening for the season. Your cool things to do is just ahead.
At Matt the Carpet Guy, we take our work seriously. That's why we employ the best of the best, to ensure you find exactly what you're looking for. With a warehouse big enough to keep everything in stock and a showroom we can bring to you. The hardworking team at Matt the Carpet Guy brings affordable flooring within reach. We have cash and carry LVP starting at $1.99. Perfectly installed every time. Matt the Carpet Guy, flooring done right, the family way.
Right now, it's your choice during the Subaru A Lot to Love event going on at Gateway Subaru. Choose what fits your lifestyle and budget. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Forester for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 0.9%. Choose to lease a new 2024 Subaru Outback for only $299 a month, or take advantage of financing rates as low as 1.9%. Gateway Subaru, where every choice leads to a new adventure. Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network Coach who makes a difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
Next extra, after rocking a surprise baby bump at the Oscars, we've got Vanessa Hudgens unexpecting her first child, then her new big screen love triangle. Then
the one and only Phaedra parts.
Next extra.
Today at 11:30 on Coast TV.
Next Jeopardy! Tournament of Champions. The race is on to win 3 games, and this one will leave you breathless.
Friday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Happening now, Denrec seeking volunteers to join this year's cleanup event at Concord Pond, which is a popular bass fishing and boating destination in Sussex County. The cleanup will take place at the Seaford Area Pond from 10 a.m. until noon Saturday, April 13th, as part of DENREC's month-long celebration of Earth Day 2024. Volunteers will be removing trash from both the tidal and non-tidal areas around the pond. Gloves and trash bags and some trash grabbers will be provided. However, you are encouraged to bring your own gloves and trash grabbers if you have them.
In South Bethany, town set to talk about stormwater infrastructure. It's an upcoming Resiliency Committee meeting. Also on the agenda there, the town is going to provide updates on plans to fight flooding on York Road, along with more proposed flooding fixes. All this is set to take place March 18th at 2 p.m.
Milton formalizing how it looks at workforce housing. On Thursday, the town's ADHOC committee will hear a presentation from the Delaware State Housing Authority. The topic specifically is about affordable housing, specifically the lack of it, deemed a, quote, crisis. The town will listen to authority for possible solutions for the type of housing in Milton. That's all happening Thursday, March 21st at 3 p.m.
We bring back First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey. We are looking at more sun for our beaches today. Again, I cannot get enough of this, Bob.
Yeah, but not as nice as yesterday. Hate to be, Debbie Downer or whatever, but we had a lot of sunshine yesterday. Yesterday was picture perfect. Today, well, we have a few more clouds. It's breezy. A nice day to, fly a kite for sure along the beach. Fenwick Island and Ocean City, you're looking at mostly cloudy skies, 60s and eventually close to 70 degrees. And we have them showers moving in, I think, after about 4 o'clock, and maybe a rumble of thunder as we go into the evening as well. So maybe you're dining out on the beaches this evening. Be careful out there. Keep an eye to the sky for rough weather. But that rough weather doesn't move until later this evening for Lewis and Rehoboth. You're in the lower 70s, and much of the day the ferry ride to Cape May is not bad. In fact, it's pretty good. Just a little bit of a chop out there. The weekend is looking cooler. I'll have that in your St. Patrick's Day forecast in a few minutes.
And speaking of St. Patrick's Day, this marks the beginning of the new season for a number of our coastal communities.
Coast TV's Mallory Metzner shows us what's reopening and where you'll find the luck of the Irish this weekend.
Several big community celebrations are planned along the coast. It's not just about wearing green and finding that four-leaf clover. Some towns take this as their cue to get ready for the unofficial start to the bustling on season. Sounds of Ireland will fill the streets of Ocean City on Saturday. The St. Patrick's Day Parade is back. The Delmarva Irish American Club says it's been able to donate over $550,000 to scholarships and other charities from parade proceeds over the years. The parade marches down Coastal Highway starting at noon from 59th to 45th Street. An unofficial season kickoff in Dewey Beach raises money for the Rehoboth Beach Volunteer Fire Company. The Starboard is extending its St. Patrick's Day weekend party into its parking lot. Those who donate will get a VIP card in return to use it to get into the bar and restaurant faster on busy summer nights. The theme continues in Georgetown. Grab your Lucky Charm and head out to the Chamber of Commerce's block party. This year, it's at Revelation Craft Brewery on Bedford Street. Organizers say you can expect vendors, a bake-off, kids' activities, photo booth, and more. It runs from noon to 4 Saturday. The Brandywine Valley SPCA will have adoptable pets present at this event. Downtown Milford Inc. is toasting the city with its annual St. Patrick's Day pub crawl. It runs from 5 to 11 p.m. Saturday as a way to bring together local shops, pubs, and restaurants. Buy a bracelet through the organization to access deals. It's a dual celebration in Millsboro on Saturday. American Legion Post 28 is celebrating its 41st birthday and will have an Irish menu for St. Patrick's Day. In Chincoteague, search for shamrocks at businesses around the island. Cross the finish line by 5 p.m. Saturday for a chance to win prizes. A different holiday is taking over the theme of one event. Nonprofit Unity Perspectives is hosting an Easter extravaganza. Hunt down eggs on the Milford Middle School field starting at 11 a.m. Saturday. Organizers say kids 12 and under need to have an adult with them. Get your groove on. Rehoboth and Bloom's annual dance party is at the Convention Center Friday night. It's a fundraiser for the organization that plants flowers to beautify the city. Spring into opening weekend at the Delaware Botanic Gardens. Guided tours are back Thursdays through Sundays. And Ocean Pines Restaurant Week runs through Saturday. Don't forget to check your favorite places to see if there's corned beef and cabbage, shepherd's pie, and Irish stew on their menus. You can read more about all of these cool things to do on CoastTV.com.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
Draper Media is seeking a passionate field correspondent for our daily and commercially driven lifestyle and entertainment show, Coast Life. You'll provide live coverage, produce pre-recorded programs, and maintain a strong digital presence. Candidates must have a dynamic on-air personality, be innovative, and show versatility while working with our clients. Learn more and apply today at drapermediajobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Refresh your style with H&H Furniture and Appliances in Pocomoke. Bring in spring with our huge in-stock furniture selection. Ask about our prompt delivery and up to 12 months interest-free financing. Try out our full range of Serta mattresses, America's #1 mattress brand. Browse our full line of competitively priced appliances like Speed Queen and trust our professional and experienced service and installation team. Make your home a reflection of you at H&H Furniture and Appliances in Pocomoke.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is committed to improving the lives of young Delawareans. We're excited to teach elementary students how to be safe around electricity. We're proud to offer scholarships to students looking to further their education. The Co-op's annual summer youth tour gives high schoolers the chance to learn about cooperatives with hundreds of other peers from across the country. And we provide real-world experience to college students through our summer internship program. Young Delawareans are our future, and our co-op is proud to help them achieve their goals.
For me, working for a company that is so involved in the community means consistency, integrity, and it means success. My favorite part of working at Avery Hall is we're like a family. And when the client walked out and said, "You're a breath of fresh air, I love your aura," that made me feel like I educated the client and I gave them the information needed to make a logical decision. I'm Tracy Jones, account executive with Avery Hall Insurance.
This is Coast TV News Today.
March 15th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley.
It is 5:31 as we have hit the weekend, and an exciting one at that. Many people getting ready, I should say, for St. Patrick's Day on Sunday.
Yeah, do you have any plans?
Maybe. I'm
Okay.
in the maybe plan. You know, I'm actually, speaking of that, good transition here, as I say in the biz. Kind of waiting to see what Bob says about the Sunday forecast. I know he'll hit that later on in this half hour, but that's kind of how I'm going to lay out my Sunday.
Okay, Bob, what's it looking like?
Sunday is looking good. You know, it's earlier in the week we had some rain for St. Patrick's Day, but I think it's dry and a little cooler this weekend. And we've got mild conditions this morning, guys, out ahead of a cold front. 60s out the door this morning, not bad. Low to mid 60s along the coast and inland areas as well. We'll take that. Just need a windbreaker. That's about it as we have a southwesterly breeze. We have a lot more clouds in the mix right now. We had a lot of big storms to our west last night, so we're seeing a lot of debris clouds blowing in right now, and a few showers that are just kind of fading out to our north. Another batch across West Virginia. Those are also weakening, but there's a cold front farther to the west that moves in later today, but it's breezy and mild this morning. We're warming. We're already into the 60s. We'll be around 70 by noon. Thickening clouds this afternoon and still mild, and then we'll see showers and maybe a few storms building in this evening with that cold front. But I gave the green light this morning, mild and breezy, but maybe pack the umbrella just in case. 4 o'clock, we're in good shape, but then 5 and 6, that's when the showers increase. Maybe some larger puddles and maybe some rumbles of thunder into the evening.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. It was a party line vote on Thursday in Delaware's Democrat-controlled Senate that sends more gun regulations to Governor John Carney's desk. The bill approved in that chamber creates a permit-to-purchase system for handguns. What that means is people looking to buy a handgun will have to go through an application process as well as go through a firearms training program. Now, according to that bill, people would not have to pay fees for the permit itself, but they would pay for things like fingerprinting and the required training. The House version was also approved this month.
Happening today, despite dealing with a $4 million budget deficit, Rehoboth Beach will review where money will be distributed for public safety and other areas in the upcoming fiscal year. This includes Rehoboth Beach's volunteer fire company, also money for the Rehoboth Beach Public Library and the Historical Society and Museum. Also today at the Dewey Beach Town Council meeting, the town could vote on an ordinance regarding the use of marijuana. The proposed change to the laws would set fines for possession of small amounts of marijuana for $200. Town officials say that matches Delaware state regulations. This will be reviewed at the council meeting today at 3 p.m. A piece of legislation in the state capitol would get rid of the long-standing rule that doesn't allow the delivery of alcohol to people's front steps.
Senate Bill 166 has made it out of the committee and is gaining momentum, but it's not the only bill targeting this issue. Coast TV's Charles Reinert shows us what kind of changes could be on tap.
Getting wine or beer delivered to your doorstep may not be out of the realm of possibility for much longer. Delaware is one of the few states to not allow the delivery of alcohol, and Roger Williamson thinks the change is long overdue.
There's a whole lot of changes need to be made about the laws that Delaware has about alcohol and a few other things. It's just they need to come up and be part of mainstream America.
A bill called Senate Bill 166 looks to allow places like breweries, restaurants, and taverns to deliver alcohol right to their customers, as long as they have a license to do so. There are some basic rules, such as requiring that the alcohol be sealed. The bill states customers will be limited to 2 750-milliliter bottles of wine, 2 six-packs of beer, and 2 mixed cocktails. For restaurants, customers would have to spend $10 on food to get their alcohol. This isn't the only bill that's been in the works up in Dover regarding to alcohol, as another bill that focuses more on wine deliveries has also been making its way through the state capitol. That bill, known as House Bill 262, would limit customers to 3 9-liter case wine deliveries a year. Mary Catherine Larkin says as Delaware's population grows and changes, its laws should follow suit.
There's a whole group of people moving here from all over the country, retiring here, and I just think that's important that we be able to have that choice.
Both bills are in different stages in the legislature. Senate Bill 166 is now out of committee, while House Bill 262 is awaiting a committee hearing. I'm Charles Reinert in Sussex County, Coast TV News.
Now, what Charles just mentioned, definitely more of a local thing. So again, imagine ordering delivery for takeout like you would food, kind of like DoorDash. And another bill, House Bill 259, that would allow for Delaware wineries, breweries, and the like to ship wine out of state. There are some rules, such as making sure customers don't order too much, and someone at least 21 years old must be on site to accept it. There has been no decision on that bill as of right now.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what your view is on alcohol delivery.
No question what most of you are voting for. 68% of you say it's convenient. 21% of you say it's unnecessary. 2% of you have some safety concerns, and 9% of you say, hey, it's good for business. Why not? So
yeah, most states in the country do allow this. Delaware is one of the few that doesn't.
That's right. That's a very good point. So if you want to change your answer or you haven't voted yet and you want to vote, you can. Go to coasttv.com/vote, scan the QR code, or you can go to our mobile app.
An update on a story we've been covering in Lewis. It deals with tiny homes. After months of discussion, the city has a plan to change its code. The change would eliminate a current conflict regarding plumbing and detached structures and, in a nutshell, pave the way to allow for garage apartments or tiny homes. Got a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still coming up this morning, Maryland increasing patrols this weekend as many people celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We'll tell you how they plan on keeping people safe.
Also, MEAC tournament down to the semifinal round. The upset win by Delaware State that has the Hornets in the Final Four. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
It's Friday, and here's what we have today at 4 on Coast Life. Get ready to transform your evenings with our ultimate game night guide. Then meet our adorable pet of the week and learn how you can give them a forever home. Catch Coast Life today at 4 on Coast TV.
A wet crawl space is a lurking hazard, inviting mold, rot, and structural worries. The answer is Brazier's Crawl Space Encapsulation. Our specialist tailors the solution to your exact crawl space. Our expert team cleans and upgrades your crawl space into a pristine, protected environment, and we only use April Air dehumidifiers, reliable and robust, complete with a 5-year warranty. Take the first step to a drier, safer home. Call Brazier's or visit our website. Your peace of mind is just one call away.
Bay to Beach Builders is celebrating 20 years of helping families on Delmarva turn their dreams into reality. As one of the highest-rated home builders in the nation, we pride ourselves on offering the best home building experience. Choose from our award-winning home designs, or we can customize a plan that's tailored to your lifestyle. With Amish-built homes starting in the low 200s, we have a home for every stage of life and every budget. Start your journey by visiting one of our 2 convenient locations, or learn more at baytobeachbuilders.com.
You probably wouldn't know David Trone grew up on a struggling farm, cleaning hog pens and trudging to an outhouse in winter, till the farm was lost to the bank and David started a business to support his family. Then again, when you see all the bills David's passed to help struggling working families, Maybe you would. David will keep fighting to give everyone a fair shake, refusing to take a nickel from PACs and lobbyists who wield such an unfair influence. Unlike most politicians, David only answers to you.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Get the CoastTV First Alert Weather app with live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Download the free CoastTV First Alert Weather app, sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Just about 5:40 on this breezy, mild Friday morning. You see the flag waving on our Spicer Brothers camp in Salisbury. We've got temperatures into the mid-60s, some 50s right along the coast near Ocean City, but everybody else is very mild, and we've got a breeze coming out of the southwest as well. So you don't have to bundle up this morning for a change. Just wear the windbreaker. That's about it. We do have mostly cloudy skies. We had some showers to the north across Maryland and southern Jersey, but those have since fizzled out. A few more back into West Virginia, but there's a cold front that will move in later today, enhancing those shower and storm chances. But through the morning hours till the noon hour, looking good on the ferry ride up to Cape May, 50s and 60s, and it will be breezy as well. So beautiful day. Make sure you call the First Alert weather phone. Another way to get your forecast is 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mendalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Thank you, Bob. St. Patrick's Day weekend is here, and with that comes increased patrols by Maryland State Police. That all starts today. They are specifically looking out for impaired, aggressive, and distracted driving. In Wycomico County, the Salisbury Barrack will be focusing on routes 50 and 13. Over in Worcester County, the Berlin Barrack will have DUI stops on routes 50, 90, and West Ocean City.
In Berlin, town officials are looking to improve its police department. It plans on boarding a new K-9 team, the goal being to enhance the agency's drug detection and search and rescue operations. The department also hopes to increase hiring and improve community policing strategies. There's also plans for upgrading software for the department's systems.
It indeed is the best seat in the house at the MEAC tournament when Delaware State University pulls the only upset in round number 1, the number 6 seed defeating the number 3 seed, and South Carolina State University 71-58. The Hornets are moving on to the semifinals, but let's see how it all went down. The Bulldogs bring in the intensity on defense. Omar Krosky brings his team within 4. The Hornets answering back. The reverse goes for Heaven Muniz. More offense from Del State, kicking it out to the corner, and it's good by DeWilk Tavares. And the Hornets send the Bulldogs home in the first round. Delaware State is moving on after a 71-58 victory. After the game, head coach Stan Waterman reflects on what this win meant to the team.
We are really excited about the victory that we got tonight. Didn't come without a lot of hard work. We knew that we had to be prepared and we had to play hard for 40 minutes. South Carolina State played very well, played hard, played really well, extremely well, shot the ball well in the first half, and we were able to respond with an outstanding defensive effort, I thought, in the second half, which was the difference in the game.
So the Hornets are underdogs once again, but they know that and they embrace that. Just another opportunity to shock the conference. They will have a chance tonight in the MEAC semifinals at 8 p.m. against North Carolina Central University. Reporting from the MEAC tournament for the Delmarva Sports Network, I'm Kayla Santiago.
Plenty of movie news now to wrap up the week and take us into the weekend. Here's David Daniel with today's Hollywood Minute.
We must protect this world ourselves.
Go back, now!
Another Oscar-winning film is coming back to theaters. The Boy and the Heron, animation icon Hayao Miyazaki's second animated feature film winner, is due to be re-released across the U.S. March 22nd in both Japanese and English language versions. It's already made more than $46 million in North America, a record for an original Japanese animated film.
You know how to work that thing?
Yeah, I think so. Joshua chose to disobey my instructions.
You nearly sabotage everything. We were protesting. They told you get expelled from school. I hated that school. I'm a Māori surrounded by white kids.
Julian Dennison stars in Uproar, set in New Zealand in 1981. He plays a teenager looking for his place and his voice as the arrival of the South African rugby team sparks nationwide protests. Minnie Driver co-stars. Uproar is in theaters now.
This is June Del Rey. She's uncovered corruption at city council and thinks I can help. She thinks I'd make a great detective. Whoa, like undercover? Yes. I'm not really trained. Can I get back to you?
After all, he is a pool man. Here's your first look at Chris Pine's directorial debut, Pool Man. Pine also stars along with Danny DeVito, Annette Bening, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Wanda DeWise. Pool Man surfaces in theaters May 10th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
It is a mild and breezy Friday morning across Delmarva. Tidal Health Cam in Salisbury. Smooth sailing this morning. Last warm day for a while. A little bump in the road this afternoon. A cold front's coming in. It's going to bring some showers, maybe rumbles of thunder this evening, and then a cool down for the weekend. And including St. Patrick's Day, not looking bad. I'll track the rain on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes.
In the world of wires and watts, Expert Wires lead the charge for your home EV solutions. Get the fastest charging options at home for your electric vehicle with the highest standard of safety and excellence. Remember, leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Are you struggling to lose weight? Do you want to live a healthier and more empowered life? Whether it's been a lifelong struggle or you're new to weight loss, we can help you get the results you're looking for. At Tidal Health, we offer a comprehensive and customized approach to weight loss that includes surgical and medical options. Our team of dedicated professionals is committed to making sure you have the knowledge and support to reach your goals and get on the path to wellness. To learn how you can reach your goal weight, visit tidalhealth.org/loseweight today.
Are you having one of those days where everything that can go wrong does? Meet Preston, a normal guy with extraordinary bad luck. This is where the law office of Trap Nickel steps in. We've got your back, even when you fall on it. Our skilled personal injury team is committed to defending your rights and converting adversity into significant compensation. Don't hesitate. Get the justice you deserve. The law office of Trap Nickel, your priority is our priority.
In the world of wires and watts, where safety dances with ingenuity, a select few rise above. At Expert Wire, we're inviting the best, the skilled, the innovators who aren't afraid to connect. Apply now at expertwire247.com.
It's now 5:47 on your Friday morning. Let's take a live look at Salisbury. Ooh, there it is, Bob. Beautiful look at Salisbury there. Bet a lot of people wearing green this weekend in Salisbury, enjoying hopefully the nice-ish weather.
Yes.
Okay.
I think the weather is looking pretty good for the luck of the Irish on your Sunday, as we are looking out with that forecast. We had rain originally for Sunday earlier in the week, but now it looks like things are looking much better. And we're looking at some mild days, a cool down for the weekend, but we keep those overnight temperatures well below freezing, so we're frost and freeze free for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning. So if you still want to leave the plants out for a few more days, you can do that, but then, here comes the dreaded long icicle. We're looking at freezes beginning Tuesday morning. We'll be seeing temperatures right around that 32-degree mark or colder, and it also looking like it will be frosty as we go into Wednesday and Thursday mornings as well. So it's going to get pretty cold again for the early part of next week. I know a lot of people getting their gardens ready. Just hold off a little bit until we get some sustained warm weather. And it's mild out there right now. We're looking at temperatures in the low to mid 60s right now. And we've got a southwesterly breeze, so a pretty tolerable morning as we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. We have seen a few showers moving north of D.C. into northern Delaware, but they're kind of fizzling out right now. And we're also seeing some showers kind of falling apart through the mountains of West Virginia, but stronger storms off to the south and east in the deep south. Some really mean-looking storms down there from Georgia back through Mississippi. That's where the brunt of the action is with this cold front, but this front will be moving our way as we move into the latter part of the day. today, giving us a chance of showers, but nothing to the degree of what they're seeing to our south and west. It's breezy and mild today, close to 70 by noon. We're into the mid-70s once again, maybe around 75 in Long Neck and some 60s along the coast. And then we get into this evening, we'll start to bring in some showers, maybe some heavier rain, and maybe some rumbles of thunder. So it's Friday evening. A lot of folks out and about for the evening, going out to dinner, whatever. We are looking at a round of showers, and once again, maybe some of those storms continuing through about the 10 o'clock hour, maybe until midnight, and then it's gone. Then we clear it out, and it gets blustery and cooler Saturday morning in the 40s, and then we're into the 50s and low 60s by Saturday afternoon, so much cooler, but we are looking at the sunshine. And then moving into your Sunday, a chilly start in the 40s, and then pretty much looking good for your St. Patrick's Day, looking at temperatures into the 60s, some 50s along the coast. So all in all, hey, we luck out. How about that? The luck of the Irish for a decent-looking weekend. About a quarter to a half an inch of rain. Could be a little heavier in some of those storms through this evening. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. There's a cool down for the weekend after today's 74 and showers. 61 Saturday, 65 on St. Patrick's Day. We keep it dry, 52 on Monday, and there are those frosty lows below freezing Tuesday morning, a high of only 47 by Tuesday and partly cloudy skies.
Thank you, Bob. And for more weather updates, be sure to pull out your phones, as Bob said, and scan that QR code for our First Alert weather app. You can download the app for free to get all the weather updates you need.
Let's head over to the coast now. Delaware's 2024 beach grass planting happening tomorrow. Planting taking place Saturday from 9 a.m. until noon, and volunteers will take to Fenwick Island and Delaware Seashore State Park to help plant that beach grass. Beach plants actually help protect the dunes and the beaches.
Prep work underway. The Ocean Pines Anglers Club will host a fishing flea market. This will allow people to buy and sell fishing and boating gear and other household items. It's $2 to attend. It takes place on Saturday, April 6th from 7 a.m. to noon at the Ocean Pines Community Center.
Coming up next on Coast TV News Today, more young adults are being diagnosed with colon cancer than ever before. We're showing you what doctors say could be causing it.
And we're looking at the Orsted Camp Commercial Harbor in OC. Nice and quiet, a mild start, but a much cooler weekend is on the way. But it stays dry and even colder into next week with near freezing temperatures. Winter's not done yet. I'll have our roller coaster-like 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
Get ready for the opening of Jolly Roger Amusement Park. This will be our last sale before the season starts. Visit us online at jollyrogerpark.com to buy your discounted passes for the summer. And check out the passes for all of our parks from March 1st to March 28th. Use special code JOLLYBEAN2024 to save 25% off all passes and merchandise. Make 2024 another Jolly Roger Park summer.
On Wednesday, May 15th, vote for your favorite chef at the 10th anniversary celebration Top Chef of the Culinary Coast event to benefit Meals on Wheels Louis Rehoboth. The fun begins at 6 p.m. at Ivy and Dewey Beach, when you'll enjoy live music and feast on the area's best culinary creations and local spirits. Get your tickets online at mealsonwheelslr.org or call Meals on Wheels at 302-645-7449.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is committed to improving the lives of young Delawareans. We're excited to teach elementary students how to be safe around electricity. We're proud to offer scholarships to students looking to further their education. The Co-op's annual summer youth tour gives high schoolers the chance to learn about cooperatives with hundreds of other peers from across the country. And we provide real-world experience to college students through our summer internship program. Young Delawareans are our future, and our co-op is proud to help them achieve their goals.
Wow! It looks great in here! Hey, Mark! I'm here to help, buddy! Sounds good! We're a little short-staffed. No problem! I brought my crew! Well, why not? Let's get started! Everybody needs a hot tub. Yeah! Who doesn't need a pool toy? Hey, put it back! So what you got here? It's a Finley O sauna for all your aches and pains. Yeah! So come see us at our new showroom, Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford. Why not?
Transform your bathroom into a haven of luxury with baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call today for your free consultation. We'll work around your hectic schedule with evening, Saturday, and even same-day appointments available.
And right now, receive 50% off installation, a free shower door upgrade, and a free deluxe shower head. Plus, enjoy your new shower now and pay later with no interest and no payments for 18 months.
With Baths by Spicer Brothers, quality is our promise, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. So before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind.
March is Colon Cancer Awareness Month. Colon cancer is now the leading cause of cancer deaths in men under 50, and it ranks second as the leading cause for women under 50.
Yeah, the fact that more young people are being diagnosed with it is a big cause for concern, as a decade ago, most colon cancer patients were over 65. Alexa Lorenzo shows us what experts say could be causing this increase.
I'll have days where every patient that I'm seeing is younger than me, and that is shocking.
Seeing more and more people in their 30s and 40s with advanced stage colon cancer is definitely not the norm for CU Anschutz oncologist Wells Messersmith.
I'm used to seeing 60-year-olds and 70-year-olds and 80-year-olds with cancer.
Today, 1 in 10 people diagnosed with colon cancer are under 50 years old. And new studies predict that of all cancers, colon cancer will take the most lives of people under age 50 by 2030. That's just 6 years away.
We think obesity has something to do with it, our diets, highly processed food, red meats and things, lack of exercise, and changes in microbiome.
Studies suggest that lack of access to health care and a lack of awareness in young patients and their doctors about the symptoms of colon and rectal cancer are also to blame.
People are being diagnosed at later stages because they think, oh, you know, I just have a little hemorrhoid or something, and my abdominal pain is just from what I'm eating, and I'm just not going to worry about it right now.
Colorectal cancer is preventable with screening, yet more than 20 million Americans who are eligible for a colonoscopy have not been screened.
If you don't like the idea of a colonoscopy, ask your doctor about some of the stool tests that can be done, which are non-invasive.
Most importantly,
colorectal cancer, if detected early, is completely curable.
I'm Alexa Lorenzo reporting.
New guidelines recommend adults ages 45 to 75 to get screened for colon cancer every 10 years.
All right, it's now 5:56. Time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet is Lil, who's coming to us from the Brandywine Valley SPCA. I feel like this is one of those other ones where if my wife is watching, I might have a new cat by the time I get home. Will would love to make your home hers. If you want to meet Lil or any other adoptable pets, you can visit the Brandywine Valley SPCA.
You know, I was just talking to someone yesterday who said they'd like to see more cats on Pet of the Day. And don't forget, you don't have to just send, cats and dogs. You can send iguanas.
Iguanas, rabbits,
lizards. Any legal animal that you have as a pet.
Boa constrictor.
Otherwise, we have to tattle on you. Anyways, send us photos of whatever pet you have in your home. Tell us what makes them so special.
Yeah. Page.
Yeah.
QR codes right there, top center screen. And that way, if you can send your furry friends to Coast TV News and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
I just don't want someone sending us like a crocodile and then we have to be like, a
support crocodile.
Maybe that's a thing. Hey, it's 5:57.
Yeah, let's just get right to Bob.
Keep going.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
I do have my emotional support alligator in the car.
Oh, well, you shouldn't have told us, Bob.
I know. And it's mild, so, are they cold-blooded that they like warm weather? I forgot how that goes with reptiles. We're not sure. But we are looking at a mild day. Kind of sad because this is the last day. We're in the 70s. It will be breezy, and we're looking at some evening showers with a cold front. So it could wash out your evening plans a little bit. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. You can see the 70s go bye-bye. We're looking at 60s for the weekend. St. Patrick's Day dry 65, then really cold early next week, down in the 30s, only 47 Tuesday. Warming up after that. Looks like the next rain chance is then Friday into next Saturday.